Welcome, we're right down here in downtown Sturgis, South Dakota. We're just days away from opening day at the biggest motorcycle rally in the United States.
There you go.
It's the 83rd Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. So who do we have today?
We have Chief Geod VanDewater.
You know, we're gonna get some tips to keep you guys out of trouble. You know, he's a great guy. You know, he looks so serious, but he's really a great guy. He's just not one of those guys that big on smiling.
Yeah.
But he's a really great guy. He's going to work with us, and we're going to go ahead and throw it over to him right now, and he's going to tell you a little bit of how to stay out of trouble and give you some great information about the Sturgis Police Department.
All right, let's go talk to the chief.
Geod VanDewater, Chief of Police for Sturgis. We're in Sturgis, South Dakota on Harley-Davidson Way in front of the Harley Plaza here. Marijuana is still the same. It is only medicinal that's legal. You gotta have a card, and unfortunately you're still not able to consume in a vehicle, out in public, or any commercial property. So parking is probably our number one. It's a ticket and tow, as you know. Parking's our number one call for service. We deal with a lot of that during the rally. Everybody wants to park downtown or get as close as they can, so they're parking in no parking zones, handicap, they're parking in fire lanes, they're parking in people's driveways, wherever they can find a spot they're parking. So if I could give a word of advice, make sure you know where you're parking, make sure it's legal, and I would also take advantage of some of these groups that have parking lots that are taking donations for parking your bikes safe there. 2 a.m. we start towing about 2:15, and a lot of people think we do that just to be party poopers. No. We're there trying to get the roads cleared out so our public works can come through, pick up trash, and clean the streets. We clean the streets every night. A lot of other places may not do that, but we do it nightly to try to keep it looking beautiful downtown, and so that our attendees can enjoy it and don't have to deal with a lot of trash and a lot of nasty smells and whatnot on the floor or on the ground. It'll start the Friday of the rally. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. and it'll go through, I believe it's Sunday, the last day of the rally, which is the 14th, I believe. It is beer and wine only. They're in the event cup. You can buy the event cup from any one of the bar establishments downtown. And like I said, you can have beer, wine in it, and you can go pretty much anywhere in the downtown corridor. There's gonna be signs and markings that'll show boundaries that you can't go beyond this spot. You go beyond it, and unfortunately, it will be a ticket. One of the biggest things I wanna say is beer and wine only. Make sure when you leave the establishments, you have the beer in the event cup. If you don't have it in the event cup, you're in violation of our city ordinance, and you'll be visiting with some of our officers, unfortunately. Sometimes our establishments are a little overwhelmed and short of staff, so they might not stop the patrons, but we're gonna try to make sure that everybody heeds the ordinance, and wanna encourage them to look at the signs, read the instructions about the open containers, and make sure you have your beer or wine-based alcohol in the event cup. We've been doing this for 83 years. It's usually pretty safe, and we put that back on the attendees. Everybody comes here for a good time, and we just want to encourage them, have a good time, obey the laws. If you're going to drink, don't drive, because you'll end up in jail. We don't want you wrecking your motorcycle or your car or getting hurt or even killed. Unfortunately, we do see a lot of injuries and deaths during the rally, and it's usually alcohol related accidents. So we just want to encourage people, if you're gonna drink, leave it parked in a safe spot like your campground, your motel, your Airbnb, and take a taxi or even walk. It's not that far to walk anywhere in Sturgis here, and come down and enjoy the local establishments, but don't drive. There's 2 seasons in South Dakota, wintertime and construction time, unfortunately, and sometimes they blend together. Sometimes in summer or springtime, we're getting winter weather, and sometimes in the winter, we're getting construction season as well. So we're hoping that the Department of Transportation will have their crews, and it'll all be hard surface. We also have a couple of areas in town as well, but everybody has to have their construction completed, hard surface, and opened up by the rally, and we're gonna be positive thinking that will happen. A lot of places don't, because of the amount of traffic coming in and out, you know. You're just asking for trouble on the safety side of it. You know, you want to let people have a safe trip up here, and when you have construction, you're necking down the traffic, and it's a congested area. So it's just a matter of time. It's like a boiling water. Sooner or later, it's going to overflow, and you're going to get someone injured. I just want to encourage people to come, have a safe time. If you see something, say something. Don't be afraid to call us if you see something strange. I'd rather have you err on the side of caution than not say anything, and we have some kind of major issue, whether it's a kidnapping, a human trafficking, drinking and driving that someone dies, or something of that nature. So if you see something, call.
I want to thank the chief specially, myself, because he does such a great job. He takes his time out of his busy day to kind of give us a little information to keep you guys out of trouble. You know, basically, you got to really realize that you just want to, come down here and have a good time. You don't need to show off. You don't need a steamboat. Don't make yourself a spectacle. Like all the other police departments we talk to. If you want attention, they were more than happy to give you that attention. And it may even end you in the pokey. So let's stay out of trouble.
They just want you to come down, have a good time, and be safe. That's all they want. We hope you enjoyed our video today with the chief. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
There you go. More stuff coming on Sturgis on a daily basis.
There you go.